Well, I think I may venture to ask you this favor. You may venture to ask me anything. Well then, my dear Count, present me to your princess. I will do so, but on two conditions. I accept them at once. The first is, that you will never tell anyone that I have granted the interview. Very well, said Albert, extending his hand, I swear I will not. The second is, that you will not tell her that your father ever served hers. I give you my oath that I will not. Enough, Viscount, you will remember those two vows, will you not? But I know you to be a man of honor. The Count again struck the gong. Ali reappeared. Tell Haiti, said he, that I will take coffee with her, and give her to understand that I desire permission to present one of my friends to her. Ali bowed and left the room. Now, understand me, said the Count, no direct questions, my dear Mercer, if you wish to know anything, tell me, and I will ask her. Agreed. Ali reappeared for the third time, and drew back the tapestried hanging which concealed the door, to signify to his master and Albert that they were at liberty to pass on. Let us go in, said Monte Cristo. Albert passed his hand through his hair, and curled his mustache, then, having satisfied himself as to his personal appearance, followed the Count into the room, the latter having previously resumed his hat and gloves. Ali was stationed as a kind of advanced guard, and the door was kept by the three French attendants, commanded by Myrteau. Haiti was awaiting her visitors in the first room of her apartments, which was the drawing room. Her large eyes were dilated with surprise and expectation, for it was the first time that any man, except Monte Cristo, had been accorded an entrance into her presence. She was sitting on a sofa placed in an angle of the room, with her legs crossed under her in the Eastern fashion, and seemed to have made for herself, as it were, a kind of nest in the rich Indian silks which enveloped her. Near her was the instrument on which she had just been playing. It was elegantly fashioned, and worthy of its mistress. On perceiving Monte Cristo, she arose and welcomed him with a smile peculiar to herself, expressive at once of the most implicit obedience and also of the deepest love. Monte Cristo advanced towards her and extended his hand, which she as usual raised to her lips. Albert had proceeded no farther than the door, where he remained rooted to the spot, being completely fascinated by the sight of such surpassing beauty, beheld as it was for the first time, and of which an inhabitant of more northern climes could form no adequate idea. "Whom do you bring?" asked the young girl in Ramaic, of Monte Cristo. "Is it a friend, a brother, a simple acquaintance, or an enemy?" "A friend," said Monte Cristo in the same language. "What is his name?" "Count Albert. It is the same man whom I rescued from the hands of the banditti at Rome." "In what language would you like me to converse with him?" Monte Cristo turned to Albert. "Do you know modern Greek?" asked he. "Alas, no," said Albert, "nor even ancient Greek, my dear Count. Never had Homer or Plato a more unworthy scholar than myself." "Then," said Haydée, proving by her remark that she had quite understood Monte Cristo's question and Albert's answer, "then I will speak either in French or Italian, if my lord so wills it." Monte Cristo reflected one instant. "You will speak in Italian," said he. Then, turning towards Albert, "It is a pity you do not understand either ancient or modern Greek, both of which Haydée speaks so fluently. The poor child will be obliged to talk to you in Italian, which will give you but a very false idea of her powers of conversation." The Count made a sign to Haydée to address his visitor. "Sir," she said to Mercer, "you are most welcome as the friend of my lord and master." This was said in excellent Tuscan, and with that soft Roman accent which makes the language of Dante as sonorous as that of Homer. Then, turning to Ali, she directed him to bring coffee and pipes, and when he had left the room to execute the orders of his young mistress, she beckoned Albert to approach nearer to her. Monte Cristo and Mercer drew their seats towards a small table, on which were arranged music, drawings, and vases of flowers. Ali then entered bringing coffee and chibouques. As to M. Baptistin, this portion of the building was interdicted to him. Albert refused the pipe which the Nubian offered him. "Oh, take it," said the Count. "Haydée is almost as civilized as a Parisian. The smell of an Havana is disagreeable to her. But the tobacco of the East is a most delicious perfume, you know." Ali left the room. The cups of coffee were all prepared, with the addition of sugar, which had been brought for Albert. Monte Cristo and Haiti took the beverage in the original Arabian manner, that is to say, without sugar. Haiti took the porcelain cup in her little slender fingers and conveyed it to her mouth with all the innocent artlessness of a child when eating or drinking something which it likes. At this moment 2 women entered, bringing salvers filled with ices and sherbet, which they placed on 2 small tables appropriated to that purpose. "My dear host, and you, Signora," said Albert, in Italian, "excuse my apparent stupidity. I am quite bewildered, and it is natural that it should be so. Here I am in the heart of Paris, but a moment ago I heard the rumbling of the omnibuses and the tinkling of the bells of the lemonade sellers, and now I feel as if I were suddenly transported to the East, not such as I have seen it, but such as my dreams have painted it." "Oh, Signora, if I could but speak Greek, your conversation, added to the fairy scene which surrounds me, would furnish an evening of such delight as it would be impossible for me ever to forget." "I speak sufficient Italian to enable me to converse with you, sir," said Haiti quietly, "and if you like what is Eastern, I will do my best to secure the gratification of your tastes while you are here." "On what subject shall I converse with her?" said Albert, in a low tone to Monte Cristo. "Just what you please. You may speak of her country and of her youthful reminiscences, or if you like it better you can talk of Rome, Naples, or Florence." "Oh," said Albert, "it is of no use to be in the company of a Greek if one converses just in the same style as with a Parisian. Let me speak to her of the East." "Do so then, for of all themes which you could choose that will be the most agreeable to her taste." Albert turned towards Haiti. "At what age did you leave Greece, Signora?" asked he. "I left it when I was but 5 years old," replied Haiti. "And have you any recollection of your country?" "When I shut my eyes and think, I seem to see it all again."